The friends, I get asked all the time how to calculate calories for weight loss. How many calories should I be eating? I get asked all the time, how many calories did I eat at the beginning of my weight loss journey? I've lost 130 pounds and I've kept it off for 6 years. I'm gonna tell you today how I calculated my calories and how much of a deficit that I was in so that you can kind of cherry pick from it and get an idea of what might work for you. Keep in mind, I'm not a doctor, I'm not a dietitian, I'm not anything with papers. This is specifically what works for me. Always consult your doctor or someone with papers before you do anything. So, whenever I researched before how many calories or how much of a deficit you need to be in, I always saw the average diet is like 2,000 calories, and in order to lose weight, you need a 500 calorie deficit. However, at my heaviest weight, I was 275 pounds, and I was eating just under 8,000 calories a day. So for myself, I was drinking 7 full sugar cans of pop a day. That was about 1,000 calories alone without even the food I was eating. So I switched to make a small change from the regular pop to diet, and that put me in 1,000 calorie deficit without portion control. Then I started to do portion control. So I actually didn't calculate the calories in the beginning because numbers were too overwhelming. I just switched to diet pop and started measuring out my food according to the serving sizes on the backs of packages.
Like I did the same thing. I've lost 130 pounds alongside Nicole. So we know for sure, like Nicole said, we didn't count the calories in the beginning. We just ate less using portion control. But for sure we knew 1,000 calories from the liquid alone.
Yeah.
And so the cookie cutter example that you get online is take away 500 calories, but that doesn't apply. That's a cookie cutter program. Yeah. We'll show you a site today that does it for free, but just take everything with a grain of salt.
Exactly. And so I'm thinking it was a few thousand calories of a deficit for us in the beginning. So it depends on your genetics, how much weight you have to lose, how heavy you are. It all depends. For us, it was a few thousand, and we were able to lose 50 pounds in 3 months because of that. And it was so easy because we were liking our food and we just made simple changes. And then we had so much weight to lose. That's why it came off fast. So if you want to get a rough estimate of your calories, remember nothing's accurate, so this site you can go to and just get an estimate and then modify it for your own needs. It's called calculator.net.
We're not sponsored. This is just a free website that gives you an estimate.
We found it's the most accurate, so we use it for ourselves. So you go on here and it tells you to put in your age. So I put in my age, I'm 37, female, 5'4" is my height, and then currently I'm 144 pounds. So then after you put in your weight, it tells you to put in your activity level. This is where if you want something fairly accurate, you have to be very honest. Most people overestimate their activity level, so I'm gonna put intense exercise. There is a very intense, but I work out, I do weight training 4 times a week, and I do about 6 hours of cardio a week. So I'm gonna do intense, and that's pretty honest for me, and calculate. So then it gives you extreme, moderate, and mild weight loss. Now, it says for me to lose weight extreme would be 1,282 calories to lose 2 pounds a week. I don't have that much weight left to lose. 1,200 calories for my activity level would be way, way too low. Okay, so moderate, it says 1,782. That's still too low for me. Mild weight loss, it says about 2,000 calories a day. And that's about accurate. Right now I'm eating about 1,900 to 2,000 calories. I'm more active right now because it's the summer, so I am going about 2,000 calories. Now, if I were to take away even 200 calories right now from that, it would be way too low. And 200 calories is about a protein bar. Now, for somebody who weighs more than that or has a little more weight to lose, that might be enough. And it depends on how fast you want to lose it. But if you take away too much too fast, in my experience, it would just backfire. So if you do it slow, if you want to count calories and you're just starting out, and you take away, you know, maybe just the amount of a protein bar, a couple hundred, and you try it out, then you can sort of gauge from there. For me, staying at 1900 instead of 2000, I'm leaning out very fast, and I'm in my first size 5, and I was 146 pounds for a while. Now I'm 144.
So both of us are doing the mild weight loss because we've lost the bulk of our weight already. And it would make our life miserable to even take away our pre-breakfast of 200 calories. I would be miserable. So for me and Nicole, who are very active, 100 or 200 is actually a lot of calories. When I was 400 pounds, I could take away 1,000 or 1,500 calories a day.
Wouldn't make a difference.
And I actually wasn't that hungry. Like, most of it was in liquid, and I didn't even really notice. Yes. So that shows you some kind of like discernment between using your brain of where you're at and being honest when it comes to like calculating a deficit, or using apps like this or any other one.
Yeah, so you can use the site, get an estimate, and then gauge it for you. Now, right now, 1900 to 2000 is working perfectly for me, and how I'm able to tell is I look in the mirror and I'm looking lean and more fit every single day, and I'm fitting in smaller and smaller clothes. If you're getting on the scale or your clothes are tight, then you might need to pull back a little bit in the calories. Just gauge it from there. But if you're too hungry, then go a little slower with taking away the calories.
And do not copy Nicole or me or anyone else online.
No, everyone's different.
Yeah, exactly.
So just cherry pick, modify it for yourself. You can use the sites, you can count calories, but you just have to choose for you. What is working for you? How many calories in a deficit will work for you, where you're not starving, you're loving what you're eating, and you're losing weight without feeling like...
So like, once you calculate your calories, just realize any deficit, you'll lose weight. It just depends on your enjoyment of life, how much activity you do, how fast you want to lose it, how slow. And remember, the slower you lose it, the more likely it is for you to keep it off. So remember that.
Exactly. And Kyle and I did it slower. We were able to lose 130 pounds each and keep it off for 6 years. So our 130 pounds each that we lost, like I said before, we lost 50 pounds in 3 months because we were making small changes. We loved what we were doing, and we had a lot of weight to lose. Then it started to level off, and we were losing 1 to 2 pounds steady. It took us 2 years to lose the weight. We lost about 105 pounds in the first year. Then we made the mistake of pulling way too much back too fast, and it backfired. And we ended up gaining some weight. So then we had to lose that plus the remaining 30 pounds that we had. We had gained 10 pounds and then we had to lose that. So it took about 2 years. But that pace, we're actually glad we went that pace because it was sustainable. And that's why we've been able to keep it off for so long. And now we're in even better shape than we were after we lost all the weight, because we gauge it, we don't take away too many calories, we allow ourselves to still feel full, but we find a balance and we love what we're eating. We don't want to torture ourselves because that always ended up in backfiring.
We'll get into this in another video, but we're recomping our bodies now.
Yes.
So basically main gaining, where we want to lose weight very slowly so that we can keep the muscle building as we're losing the weight.
Yeah, because we don't have much weight to lose anymore. It's more just like losing body fat. So, the friends, if you want to know exactly what we ate to lose our first and next 50 pounds, we have 2 weight loss guides. Links are down below. Exact meal plans, exact portions, family-friendly recipes. It's all there. And if you don't know, this is what we do. We lawnmower out the video like run, run, run. And because I like to be a lawnmower, and this is a beam, PG for YouTube, and we shake it. Shake it, shake it, shake it, beam, and shake it, beam. Oh, 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 oh. I did some legs too loud.
Whoa!
Thanks for watching. Love you guys. See you in the next vid.
Peace. Peace.
Remember, the friends, that weight loss isn't just about the number on the scale. It's also about here and here. Heart and mindset. Fight through it. You'll